ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am Terra Cactus. We got in with this key to this specific area. Let's see here. Anything of note? No. The door was busted open though. I have no fucking idea how that happens. Where does this hole lead us?
If this is a dream,
Oh, just one floor down? Seriously?
keep on dreaming. Where have you been all my life?
Okay. Well. I guess it's time to get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable
But I'm guessing what happened is the reactor had a meltdown, caused a bunch of radiation, fucked everybody up, and now it got turned into ghouls. And some people tried to stay or escape and ended up dying. So that's probably not a fun time.
When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates
Now,
have in
let's see
store.
here. Let's see if we can make
From
ourselves
their
get out of this
vast,
cave.
mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight, 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 fight it with all of our might. Chances are,
I guess that
some heavenly
happens.
star-spangled night, we'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
Well, time to make our way back, I guess.
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion. Here are our top stories. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. In other news, a package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
Forcing this, Mr. New Vegas? Just saying. Wait a minute. Okay, Aereo check. Fuck. Junk door.
I know it's stupid to be mad.
I've never seen this before. Do tell, I am interested in what you have to show me, game. Okay, I'm getting behind this little tent flap to Aerotech tent.
Morning.
What does everyone have to say? You're a refugee. Not gonna steal your supplies. What do you got?
Oh, hello. What can I do for you? My name's Frank Weathers. I'm a farmer, got a few hundred acres near Junktown. Well, I was a farmer. I guess I'm not much of anything now. They're cannibals, slavers, and worse. I hear rumors they're poised to overrun the entire Colorado River Valley, and even the army won't be enough to stop them. One of the officers here, or Camp McCarran, might be able to tell you more. Why does anybody? I thought I'd strike it rich at the tables, make my fortune, and never have to plow those damn fields again. I just wanted to provide for my family, and now they're gone. All gone. God forgive me. We were crossing the Mojave, not far from Searchlight, when a band of Caesar's Legion slavers came out of nowhere. They took my family. God help me. I ran. I abandoned my family to those butchers. Not a day goes by I don't hate myself for that. You do that for a complete stranger? Thank you, my friend. The Army says they don't have the available manpower, as if the city is more important. From what I've gathered from NCR Rangers, they were most likely taken to Cottonwood Cove. You might start there.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening
Goodbye.
to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. We've got some news for you coming right up. Tensions are brewing in Freestyle.
Something I can help you with, stranger? This here's where folks go when their luck runs out. Drifters up from the Republic, locals that can't turn a dime, drunken reprobates from all around. And if you don't have the caps to get onto the Strip, odds are you'll end up here. Well, I am a little short-staffed. Maybe you could give me a hand. Some people have gone missing from the camp lately. I haven't seen any signs of violence or heard about any feuds. They just up and vanished. And I've also got Keith and his gambling to deal with. I know that skunk's cheating folk out of their savings. I just can't prove it. They never seem to have much in common. That's why I didn't notice it sooner. Young folks, old folks, men, women, all disappearing. I remember a family with a little blonde girl. She never talked much, but she always carried this little stuffed teddy bear. Seem to recall a lot of them did business with those scavengers over on the west side, Dermot and St. James. Keith's a two-bit hustler. He runs a gambling operation out of his shack. Ask me, he wins way too often to be playing fair. I suspect he's running drugs, too. I just can't prove it. Maybe you can find something. Talk to him, poke around his shack, something. Captain Parker, I'm in charge of this camp. Some people...
Whispering a lullaby tune. Dream sweetly.
Welcome, sister. How can I help you?
Swinging with the man in
Poor lost souls, most of them. They thought to come to New Vegas and find their fortunes on its shining strip. But the journey is often long, and the price to enter the city is steep. Those who could not pay ended up here, hoping to earn the caps they need. Some find honest labor, but more fritter away what little they've saved on crooked gambling and cheap liquor. Still, I minister to them as I can. I give what aid and comfort I can. I have medical knowledge thanks to my time with the followers. I would be happy. I only...
That's pretty great, honestly. All things considered. What's in this place?
Blue moon,
A lot of books and cans over the fuck.
alone, without a dream in my heart. Without
Hey there. Fancy a game of Caravan?
blue moon, you knew just what
Name's Keith. You feeling lucky? I got games of chance, games of skill, games of you name it. Want to win a little cash?
could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon.
I'll just poke around a bit, see what we can find.
Hello.
Without a dream in
I'm glad to see you.
Like we're gonna repair something.
Then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
Be sure it's true when you say I love. It's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love, yes I love. If you break my heart, I'll die.
I wonder if we can find anything
So
in
be
here.
sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin
Any evidence of any sorts?
alone.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. 'Cause you got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks' heart is done been broken. Just over a whole lot
Let's
of foolish
save
words
here before we
that's been
steal these
spoken.
things.
I love you, yes I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you.
Where's our dear Captain Parker?
Have you found out what happened to those missing...
And we're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. It's just about time to get you some news. Citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the Strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who can afford passports are saying the added security...
Have you found out what happened to...
...the price of admission. Also, the influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day.
Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to
about
say.
Robco Industries is one of the largest and most influential computer robotics corporations in the United States of America. The company's name is both an abbreviation of the term robot company in reference to its founder, Robert House. Founder of the 2042, Robert House said Robco is one of the most powerful corporations in the energy. By 2077, their patent software robotics designs formed the cornerstone of the American industry, with perhaps the most industrial example of being Jules 275 up at about 43,000 products are available. Thank you for taking interest in our products. New purchase from Robco equipment will bring you even more tools from the box to receive the world-class support of proven reliability and fearless entry. Currently available products, terminal system, whether you're interacting with sending, receiving electronic correspondent or organization recipe, collection, or digitally archiving important documents for the RT300, your number one choice. The spacious 63-key keyboard provides a pleasing tactical quick reach press. The keyboard and generous 9-inch monochrome display provides the room for reviewing documents and spreadsheets. Soundmaster ear thrusters speakers. Although the VM's internal speaker is capable of reproducing a startling array of sounds, something's just more substance for a true stereo sound. Whether you're listening for one of Beethoven's symphonies or toe tapping, only some Bill Cosby's beautiful speakers are your ears for sure, featuring 13 watt of power. Yep, I get it.
But the outlaw didn't worry, men to try forward.
We're sorry, but this location is not currently stocked for Tektrons.
20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet.
Virus
it was 20 past
what?
11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas red, not cleared leather, for a bullet fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Okay.
It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Okay, I guess that's all we see here. Just a tiny little location.
And heartache number 2 was when you came back again. You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more.
So we gotta go to Coyote. Yeah, I just gotta call them all. Good evening. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode we shall go to Cotton Cove and do that.